I once knew this guy. He was known as Scouse Pete. I hung out with him a few times way back when. My good pal Stan was living with him during a short stint at college. We spent some all-nighters doing hot knives off an old greasy 4-ring gas stove, smoking Camels and drinking endless cans of Stella Artois in a cheap run-down bedsit in Richmond, London. He was a real character, had charisma and charm, nothing short of a lunatic. Lovely dude, just as mad as shit. Funny guy too. Hard-looking face with bright, piercing blue eyes. We were 18 or 19 at the time, but he looked more like a good-looking 30-year-old. He was probably born looking like that. He was the kind of kid had stubble on his chin and would be puffing on a Winston at age 6. And Scouse Pete, well, he was as brave as they come. He tried to take on a whole rugby team one night with a small branch from a tree. When I say branch, it was more of a stick, and when I say stick, it were more twig-like. It's really a long story, and I'll save it for another time. Stan was there, and we'd all have probably been killed if it weren't for a solid metal door. But that crazy night with the rugby team, that's not why I bring him up now. The reason I'm even thinking about Scouse Pete is this. He had a girlfriend called Maggie. She was one of the most beautiful girls I'd ever met, and I mean it. She was like an oil painting. You'd have met her and just thought she must be a Hollywood actress or something. You could just not stop looking at her. She had a face, it was one hell of a good face. But anyway, I met her a few times, and one day her folks were down visiting her, and when her mother called out Juliet, I was like, Juliet? Pete said I'm more of a Maggie, so refuses to call me by my real name, Juliet. So it ended up sticking, and at college now, everyone calls me Maggie, even the teachers. I could never understand it, but I never had to. But she was so much like a Juliet, it was nothing short of a crime to call her Maggie, or Madge, as Pete often did. So this is what's playing on my overworked mind as I roll down this beautiful road. If someone named a stunning, menacing, dark mountain pass the Bealach, why would people start calling it Applecross? You may as well call it Apple Crumble, it sounds just as dangerous. Once I learned Maggie was called Juliet, I only ever called her Juliet. 1, it was her name, and 2, it frustrated the hell out of Scouse Pete, who if you ever dig around to find his birth certificate, will probably turn out to be named Scouse Sebastian. I've often found myself in the wrong place at the wrong time and then had to think fast about how to get out of a situation into a better place at a better time. It's not very often I find myself in the right place at the right time, and when I do, I relish it. Savour it, take it in slowly, like the last meal before you're hung at the gallows. You don't want it to end. A couple of hours ago it was pouring down. I could have crossed the Bealach in the rain, of course I could, but what kind of memory would it have made? So we stopped in Loch Carron, in the restaurant, and we ate well, we drank coffee and waited and had faith. George Michael once said, you gotta have faith. But then he also said, bad boys stick together, never sad boys, toot, roo, woo, woo. I'm sure we can't take really much note of what George says. So we drank and we waited patiently. The sky was black, our morale was low. We were hungry, weak, tired and cold. But in time, a little piece of blue appeared, then a bit more blue. It was getting later in the day. I didn't tell Lisa, but inside I hoped the campsite on the other side of the mountain would still be open. But then I remembered, you can wild camp anywhere in Scotland. I love Scotland. I made my plan B in my head. If we don't get in the campsite, we do a 180, ride back up the Bealach Pass and wild camp on top.
That is foreboding. And that is it, Bealach. I don't know what Bealach means, but I think it just means Rock of Doom or something. It's heavy. It's heavy, man. Look at that. There we go, nice little clear bit. I mean, I can't imagine doing this in the summer. This must just be horrible. So packed. And anyone watching this series, you can see what I mean about April. I mean, I think you've got to have a bit of luck, but April's been a blessing. A little bit nippy, but we ain't seen too much rain. We ain't seen too much rain. onwards and upwards, literally. So yeah, it's quite a tight track, quite a tight track, but plenty of passing spaces, and doing it this time of day, proving pretty good so far. Temperature's dropping. Just want to look around, but you've got to focus on this road. These little bits at the side where the road drops away, some big drops there, and I don't want to go down there, I'll tell you. And obviously if a big van comes around the corner a bit quick, you could be in trouble quite quickly. So best film it and look later. Oh man, the diggers spoil it. Who left a digger up here? That spoils the view. I'll have to Photoshop that out. Wow. Yeah, temperature's dropping. Maybe I do need my gloves. Look at that though, that's unbelievable. That's quite unbelievable. There's no words for that. There are, but I haven't got them. And I'm pretty good with words, so they say. Not this time. That was tight. A little bit sketchy there on the wet road. Just nearly put my foot down. That was a sketchy one though. There's a big long wide one now, this ain't bad. Yeah, that was the bad one. There's two more. This one I think's bigger. Let's have a quick look at this view. Look at that. Tight one there. Woo! Right, this is the actual top. So them 3 hairpins in the wet, a little bit oily on the road, they were a little bit sketchy. First one, I put my foot down. We're pretty loaded, 2 up, I'm gonna forgive myself, but I said I don't remember it being that tight, but I was on my little Evo last time. Little skinny motorcycle, not this big beast. But that was a tight little one at the top, the first one. The other 2 aren't so bad. Well, we're going to get off this mountain now, we're not stopping here. We're going to get down, we're going to get our asses to the campsite. It could be full, it's a Saturday night. I doubt it, we'll get in, of course we'll get in. So this side's still stunning, but it's not got that same oomph of the other side. The other side has a oomph. Oh, that's golden. That is golden. Thanks for that. Thanks for giving us this beautiful sunny pass over. It's been absolutely lovely. What a run. What a run over Blacknabar. What a beautiful experience. Remember tomorrow. Well, we're halfway through the trip. I feel like we've made some fantastic memories. We've met some amazing people. If I had to go home now, I'd feel overwhelmed with everything we've done already. But we've got so much more to come. Stay with us for the rest of the episodes. We're going to see Robbie Anderson. Viva Robbie Anderson. That's my highlight. Going to see the big fella. But we've got a lot of miles in between us and Robbie at the moment, and some spectacular ones. We've got all the beaches along the top. Look at that sun. Oh my God, you beauty. You absolute beauty. We are blessed. We are blessed. What a world we live in. What a world. Scotland, you gem. You good people of Scotland, I hope you know how lucky you are. Oh my God, these people live here. People live here. Makes me wonder though, I always think now, like, I wonder how many people in Scotland, oh my God, look at them. Look at the deer. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. Oh man, that was so cool. It makes me want to camp here now. I just said it makes me want to camp here. Lisa just said it makes her want to go in a 4-poster bed. Oh, what a day. That's it. I'm done. That was a moment. Stuff like that you just don't ever forget. Just them fleeting moments. Once again, people up here, you probably see that every week. I just see weird shit where I live. I don't see shit like this. Oh, I love this shit. I love it up here. I just want to come back already, and I've not even left. I'm literally in my head planning when I'm next coming to Scotland. I'm just planning on when I'm not even left. I'm halfway through the trip, and I'm planning coming back. There's so much here to see. There's so much here to see. Oh mate, you could do a year up here. You could do a year in Scotland, I reckon. No problem, just tour in Scotland. Oh, it's so lovely. How lucky are we? Just give me an eagle now. I'm joking, I'm not that greedy. I don't want to see an eagle. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I feel weird inside. I feel all goosebumpy. I feel emotional. I feel a million things. I feel happy. I feel sad. Oh, why do I feel happy? I feel happy because the world is so beautiful. I feel sad because the first thought, I'm going to just speak my mind. My first thought then, why do I feel sad? I want my girls to be, I want them to see that moment. I want to ride roads like this forever. I just want eternal life. Not a lot. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. I just want to feel nature. I want to feel the animals. I want to be able to speak to the stags. I want to be Dr. Dolittle. I want to dive in that loch and be able to talk to all the animals under there. I want to be Nemo. I want to be Dr. Dolittle. I want to know everything about everything. I don't even know what I'm going on about. Don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but in my head somewhere I know. I think I'm just overwhelmed. You can only take so much in one day, and then it all just gets you. It just gets you like right in your heart. Just punches you, and you look around and go, F me, I'm alive. I'm on earth. I'm happy. I'm on a really beautiful motorcycle with a beautiful woman in the most amazing landscape, and there are things living around me that are just incomprehensible. Man's made these fantastic roads that run through this countryside. Oh my God, it's lovely out here. Here we go. Well, thank you, Black Nabar, for treating us so kind. Over and out.